Hello, I'm Huvet. I'm in the 10th grade, and that's how my name is pronounced, and no one knows that. Yay.
Okay.
Well, I wasn't really surprised. Honestly, I was analyzing a lot of the battleground states, and I realized that Obama was quite ahead on most of the polls. So there's really no way that John McCain could have really won. My friends, I think we shouldn't talk about McCain right now. My friends, I think my friends are my friends, so therefore my friends are my friends. I stayed up and until the election results are out, which was like, I don't know how many hours. Stayed up a really long time drinking Red Bull because I wanted to know who. Joe Biden, he was good in the 2008 election, but he kind of turned into a crazy wacko over the years. Describe crazy wacko. He has made odd decisions. He doesn't he doesn't lie, but he doesn't really tell the truth either. The 48 or 47 or whatever the hell is going to be just like, oh my god, how the hell could Romney say that about us? Even though it's honestly really true and he was speaking the truth, I think he's going to lose the election because of that, and the Democrats have really thought it out because that happened in May when he said that, and they just so happened to leak it like right before the election, so it was very highly strategized. Oh dear me, I think it's not really thought out that well, and by putting Ryan on the ticket, it's probably helped him a bit and in his decision making and also his plan formulating, considering that his only real plan is to kill Big Bird. But he hasn't actually really stated his mission statement yet, which I think is really surprising. So when he debates, he's really just basically the status quo, and I don't think that he will win the election unless he will state his mission statement.
What do you think of his last 4 years of presidency?
To be frank, he's not a mediocre president, but he isn't like a great president either. I think he's done a fine job, but he's not like the best president ever. I think we were expecting him to be one of the best presidents ever because he was really exciting the country, but really when he got to be president, he did what he could humanly do as a president because he doesn't really have that much power as a president. Well, I think that in his next 4 years he's not going to be as careful as his first term because he can afford to be uncareful. I think he's going to step on the toes of a lot of people, but hopefully he'll be stepping on the toes equally. And he finally will be able to state his true opinions without fear of not being reelected. So, yeah, he'll finally be able to come clean on all of his plans and be able to do some stuff. I think it would be similar to the Bush cowboy approach of my way or the highway. So, especially on foreign policy, and I think that really our country could not benefit from Romney being president, considering that what he's going to mainly do is slash budgets, which is one of the things that he has stated he'd do. But he hasn't really made any plan besides giving tax cuts similar to the ones that Bush gave. So he doesn't really have any plan of actually improving the economy except reducing spending, which really won't help in the long term. Okay. He has to figure out a way to be able to do that. It's a good question. I think that some of the younger, well, yeah, might have voted for him just because he was black, but I think that saying that he was elected just because he was black isn't really true. He's very charismatic of a person, and by putting Joe Biden on the ticket, which the only reason why he really did that was to be able to get some of the conservative votes that he needed in the battleground states, especially the more racist battleground states. Um, but I don't think, yeah, I think that definitely some people did vote because he was black. Well, I think that does actually have a bit of a chance in the election still. He, but he does have to do a lot of vast changes on how he's just going about the campaign. He is right now is losing a lot of conservative votes because of his crazy economic plans. But by putting Paul Ryan on the ticket, he might get some of those votes back, which is probably the reason why he has Ryan. But he has to be really careful by doing that, and just let Ryan be the Republican person, and Mitt Romney really has to speak out and just have much more liberal ideas in order to win the battleground states. If he doesn't do that, then he will lose the election. There's no way he can make the gap in time if he doesn't. He just really has to appeal to way more people in the battleground states to be able to win.
Okay, thank you.